What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we got a week full of tropical stuff, newer stuff to the collection. Like, legitimately, we got one heavy fragrance. Everything else is tropical and summer and amazing. And literally, one, two of the fragrance, three fragrances are brand spanking new. Right here in the heart of this lineup, like we got some bangers here, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and act like we don't. We got some niche, we got some cheap, we got some new. Y'all smell great. So let's dive into week number 288 in the weekly rotation. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday, this is the one heavy fragrance of the week. And we've been straight up summer mode. You know, it's been mid 90s to 100-degree weather. It's full on summertime at the beach, but I still pulled out Eros Najim because I just got it and I really wanted to wear it. And I do think it is that much better than Kate Alfredson Untamed. Kate Alfredson Untamed is fantastic too. And sure, it's good enough. It's close enough. It's solid. Man, I'm glad I got this. I am. I'm a fan of these types of designers. It's sweet, but still oriental. It's the Middle Eastern Eros. Like I said, it smells like Eros Flame if you made it a Middle Eastern version with, incense and stuff like that. Incense and resins. I absolutely love the way this thing smells. I may stand on an island alone. I don't care. I don't care what any of my peers think. Not a one. Name someone that makes fragrance content. I don't care what they think. Except for a super small group of people because they're actual just close friends of mine. Like real friends. Like not we pretend we're friends to get something out of each other with fragrance content. Not that kind of fake bullshit online. Actual friends that I've actually hung out with in real life. Yeah, those peers. I care about those opinions. Dedrick and Justin and so on, The Nigerian Giant Hawas, another one. He's been making a lot of fragrance content lately. Subscribe to the Giant Connoisseur. Man, give it a shot. Just give it a shot. I'm not saying you should just blind buy it for $100 from Joma Shop because that's going rate for it right now. I paid $155 directly from Versace. I'm not saying you need to do that. But I'm saying it's worth trying. It's worth trying if you like sweet, spicy, smoky, designer type fragrances. This is one of the good ones. I really, really like this one. It's released from last year. I'm glad to finally have it. Patience worked in my favor. I finally have it, and I'm super happy to have it. During the day, and probably the last wearing to the fall for this one, Versace Eros Najim. And then when I got out the shower, we switched it up. We went tropical. We went Lattafa's Najdia Intense, their twist on Le Beau Paradise Garden, which is the flavor of the year to clone. It's pretty much been this and like Pacific Chill, and then lately Blue Talisman, but mainly like this. This is like the main thing people are duping. Well, this is a dupe. But Paradise Garden is kind of like the main thing people have been duping. This has the pineapple of Le Beau Le Parfum with the overall profile of Paradise Garden. The ginger, the green elements, It is really good. It's on the synthetic side, but it's really good. But there are better ones out there, which we're going to get to Hawas Tropical here in just a minute. It's smoother. It's Paradise Garden as well. I think it's a little bit better than this one. This one's still good, though. If you got this one, you don't necessarily need that one. But, man, I don't know why I wanted it out the shower. But I sure as hell wore it out the shower. This is a great performer. So again, out the shower. Lattafa's Najdia Intense. Moving into Monday. Oh, what a hype beast this is. They changed their bottles, too. As far as I know, the fragrance has not changed, but the bottle did. This is Loumari Porthole. Beautiful tropical fruit fragrance. Has this iodine accord that gives this kind of salty sea breeze kind of smell to it. Beautiful marina by the pier kind of vibe to this fragrance. That is exactly what they were going for, and that's what it does for you. So juicy, tropical, fruity, sweet. A little powdery, a little musky, a touch of floral, but overall juicy fruit and salty sea breeze air. Kind of that mist in the air, waves crashing up beside the dock or the boats and the piers and so on. That just This is so good. Such a hype beast and such a deserved hype beast. This fragrance is fantastic. I would strongly recommend checking this one out. And like I said, they've changed the bottle, but as far as my understanding is they haven't changed the fragrance, which is a great thing. Because this stuff is just, I don't know, phenomenal, I guess would be a good word to put on it. And it was nice to revisit. During the day, what a great fragrance. Loumari Porthole. Throughout the shower, obviously this was the best smelling day of the week because we had Loumari Porthole and it was time to shave. Sphinx Beard Caribbean Island Shave Set. This is the Splash. And Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon in their Ministry of Gourmand line. Look at that juice level dropping. What a combo. Virgin Island water mixed with a candied version, basically. Doesn't have the booze of Virgin Island water or the florals or any of that stuff, and it has more citrus. Because Virgin Island water is just straight up lime. Sugar, rum, stuff like that. Coconut. This is orange, lime, I think grapefruit or lemon, one of the two. I think lemon. Caramel and vanilla, but it smells like straight up like sugary candied coconut and citruses. Oh man, I love this one. I had a comment yesterday that said they had to get rid of it because it was too synthetic and they were blind buying this one next. What was it? This one. Rare Reef. And I'm buying this one next. Maybe this will be better. Yeah, this is better quality than this, but you know, I don't know if that person's watching and I'm genuinely not trying to just pick on him. I hope he hears this. If you're exploring $30 and $40 fragrances looking for a natural smell, your mindset's it's going the wrong direction. The likelihood of you spending $30 to $40 on these Middle Eastern fragrances and getting the quality you would expect from some multi-$100 high-level luxury fragrance, slim to none, super rare, not impossible, but pretty improbable to find in that price point. So expand your horizons, my man. Now look, some things might just be too chemically synthetic for you. That I get. But that word synthetic, it gets tossed around a lot. And there's many ways people seem to define it. And for me, it's a more unnatural smell. Chemically synthetic. That's how I use it. When I say something smells synthetic, it smells very unnatural. So if you're looking for a very natural smell, you need to stop buying the $30, $40 fragrances, start saving your money and buying $100, $300 to $400 fragrance at a time, and sample first to find exactly what you're looking for. Or be more open to the more unnatural smell. If you're going to continue to randomly blind buy $30 to $40 fragrances, just don't expect this to be a natural coconut and citrus. And no, boo-boo, that's not going to be the case. That's just not going to be the case. Now, this one in particular might just be too synthetic for you. I get it. It is an unnatural smell. It's a artificial candy smell, which I've described it to death as. Skittles and candied coconut like an Almond Joys kind of coconut. Yeah, nothing natural about that. Very artificial. So, again, not trying to pick on him. Just wanted to put it out there. I'm hoping he's watching because I didn't want to just type it. I wanted to remember to point it out here when I got to this fragrance, because I'm just a sucker for it. I mean, it's unfortunate that they didn't like it. Can't win them all, right? But for me, this kind of stuff makes it the best smelling day of the week. Out the shower, we had a shave with Sphinx Beard, Coconut Caribbean Island, and Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. Moving into Tuesday. Oh, buddy. What a good one. Rasasi Hawas Tropical. Every Hawas fragrance is a good one, too. This one's a bit smoother. Like the Najdia Intense. Another one that's really good, Cosmic Giardino, which this one's a little bit of a twist. This one's a lot of fig. Lacks a lot of the green. You know, it's coconut water fig. Very salty as well. Like there's a little bit of a twist to that one. But this is just straight up just beautiful. Super close to Paradise Garden, too. I'm a fan. Coconut water smell. Citrusy. Little powdered. This is definitely a little bit more powdery than even Paradise Garden itself. The Tonka in this one just jumps out nice and powdery. Crisp ginger. Very green. This is just really, really good. And it just happens to kind of blend with what I'm wearing. This is happy accident. This is beautiful. I'm a fan. This is a great release from them. If you tend to grab the Hawas fragrances, I can't imagine you not grabbing this one and not liking it, especially if you like the Paradise Garden. Like I said, it's kind of the flavor of the year to dupe is Paradise Garden. Rasasi jumped on that bandwagon, and they did one of the best. At least that's my opinion. And it's a beast performer, as all the other Hawases are. No surprises here. What a great release from them. Rasasi Hawas Tropical with nothing out the shower. Moving into Wednesday, this is superior, in my opinion, to Lattafa's Art of Universe, which I'm a fan of. I'm a fan. And people are going to ask, what about this clone? What about that clone? I don't buy every clone, guys. And I never will. I don't get everything sent to me. I don't buy everything. I go after two things. If I'm going to spend money, there's two things I'll look for. The most important, am I even interested in smelling the damn thing? Do I think it's something I would like? And or are people going to watch that video? Because I make content full time. That does matter to me. I want people to watch the damn videos. The ad revenue matters to me. Turathi Electric delivers on both. This video is about to hit 19,000 views in just a couple of days, so thank you for that for everybody that watched it. And it smells fantastic. I praised Art of Universe after I got it after Taj 2, which was a big letdown for me. I thought Fragrance World missed the mark on that one. And it was just average at best. It's not a terrible fragrance, but it didn't scratch the itch of an almost Blue Talisman clone. Art of Universe got me a lot closer. Big fan. This is even smoother because Afnan uses better oils. They just do. And it performs really well. It just smells so good. That fruity, citric, metallic, green smell. Nice and musky, woody. Man. Just hovering in front of my face. It smells so good. It really does. This is a good one. Afnan dropped two great releases. This is in the next rotation. I just wore this yesterday. Afnan killed it. Afnan killed it with this pair of releases. This duo. But this is really good. Now, look, if you have Art of Universe, you really don't need this. It's not like it's miles better, in my opinion, but I do prefer it. If I had to pick one, I prefer this one. But it's not so serious that I would say, yeah, look, you definitely need to upgrade to this one. Because it's not necessarily an upgrade. I just think it's a little bit smoother. Not even necessarily much more accurate to being Blue Talisman. It's just the enjoyment of the smell because the quality smells a little better, so it's a little bit smoother. It's literally the difference to me. But again, fruity without being over the top sweet, citric, metallic, green, musky, woodsy. That's all the things I get from this with really good performance. What a great release from them. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. During the day, nothing out the shower. Afnan's Turathi Electric. Moving into Thursday, brand new release from the House of Dastan. We have Unseen. Man, this is such an easy to wear casual fragrance. They're really good at these casual fragrances. That seems to be what they do. 5 Senses, I would say, is the most like business professional like, and it still has a gingerbread cookie accord for being an aromatic fougere. So there's still a playful element to it. But this is a laid back, sweet, woody aromatic fragrance, basically. Is how you can look at this one. I'm a fan. This is kind of like if Jean-Paul Gaultier was making, or Paco Rabanne was making niche fragrances. Here you go. It's of that style of woody, sweet fragrance. Just with high quality oils made by Richard Herman. Richard Herpen perfumed everything, and I gotta say, man, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his work. He's put out a ton of great stuff. I'm not saying Jean-Paul Gaultier doesn't use phenomenal perfumers as well, and Paco Rabanne, they do. They all use master perfumers as well, but it's of that style. It reminds me of Le Male flankers. It reminds me of 1 Million flankers in a certain aspect because it's sweet, woody, aromatic fragrances. But the quality is just so much better. Oils coming from Mon. I think Max Aroma's got a hit with this house. I really do. They're expensive. They're $275 a bottle. But the beauty of it is you can get individual samples, you can get discovery sets, and you can get 10 ml travel atomizers. So you have a variety of options in sizes and price points to experience and enjoy this house. And that's the way to go, because you don't want to just blind buy and dive hardcore into one of these. You want to experience it first. Make sure it's worth your money, because I got to tell you, I get really good performance out of all of them, and they're really like my style. I think that's why I just like everything from this house. And people will say, oh, shill, sent to you. Oh, affiliate link. You're just saying it. Because, you know, guys, I just want to let you know, people are stupid. A lot of people are stupid. And they get programmed really easily. And I don't know how you could watch me on a regular basis. And maybe the ones that say that don't watch me on a regular basis. But could watch me on a regular basis and think that I care to get something for free. I buy fragrances all the time. A free bottle and an affiliate link will not dictate anything other than, sure, I'll smell it and talk about it on video. But I'm a fuck, shit, damn, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Criticize people, criticize the fragrance. I'm a do me. And whoever's sending me a fragrance has to understand that that's what you're signing up for if you send some shit my way, because we're always going to do it my way. I don't accept anything unless it's understood we're going to do it my way. So get that shill. It's you like all of their fragrances because they were free and you got an affiliate link. Shut your dirty whore mouth, whoever thinks that. Stop watching me. If that's how you feel about me, you don't understand me and you have a false sense of who I am. So I don't want your view. Please don't watch me anymore if that's what you think of me, because that's so far from the fucking truth. Because I've gotten that a lot with, like, there's a stigma with this and it's like, oh, they're just overpriced. And you're saying that because it was free. And they do that to a lot of people, not just me. I've been seeing it. So I figured I'd address that too. Because again, I do things my way when I make content, you know? It's always how I want it. In the moment, shoot from the hip. I'm going to say what I feel. And that goes with my thoughts on fragrances. Everything's very in the moment with me. And everything I've tried from this house has been really good. Not just good, but really good. And it may not be that for everyone. It's my own taste, style, personality, and usual setting. All of these fragrances seem to fit. They're fruity, they're sweet, they're woodsy, they're versatile, they're casual. Like, all of these things are box checkers for, like, main things that I like to wear when it comes to fragrance. So this is just a house for me. And if you have a similar taste, setting, or style to me, you owe it to yourself to buy the Discovery set. That's the way I would go. Don't just get a single sample. Get the Discovery set and try everything. Spend the 30, 40 bucks or whatever to try it all. And you may find one, two, hell, you may like them all, but you may find none. But that's the main people I'm giving this advice to. If you tend to have similar taste to mine, you're who I think should try this. I don't think everyone should try everything all the time. I mean, you need to be more selective when it comes to fragrance. You don't need what I got going on. Nobody needs what I got going on, and many other content creators. But, boy, if you want to experience something that's similar to my style, if you have a similar taste to mine, Unseen's a great release. Again, it reminds me of if Jean-Paul Gaultier was making niche fragrances, that's kind of how I feel about Unseen. So I know that was long-winded, but another thing I felt necessary to address during the day, nothing out the shower, House of Dastan, Unseen. Moving into Friday. So it was check-ins. We're not going to really go over the show from the weekend because the photographer, because we ended up having a lot of people. We had almost 100 people. Photographer's not done with the videos and the editing and everything, because I wanted to do like I normally do after a show. I'll do some pictures and stuff for the day of, for the weekend. So we'll save that for the live stream. Me and George are probably going to do a live stream on Thursday. So I would think I'd have everything by then. So we'll catch up with George and probably go over everything live. So if you want to see updates and hear about how the competition went over the weekend, definitely tune into that live stream. That'll be Thursday afternoon. Should have everything by then, because I talked to Ryan yesterday through Instagram. He's about 2/3 of the way done with getting everybody's stuff done. So I'll have all my professional stuff in a little bit. But Friday was check-ins. I wore this during the day. Aqua Sextius. If you haven't tried this, and I had somebody tell me in the comments they get no fig from this one. I was very surprised. I get a load of juicy fig in this one. It's a salty aquatic, very citrusy, super woodsy too. Very, very woodsy. A little bitter. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it, but it's still very, very juicy. I was very surprised to read. I forgot who. I don't remember the name of the person that said that. You know, no shade. It's crazy to me because like I mainly get fig, and he's like, I get 0 fig out of this one. He's like, it's very odd how we get such different things from this fragrance, and it happens. Whether it be just the way the nose is picking up, because I smell the fig out in the air. It's not just off my skin, or it being a skin chemistry thing. But man, this is one of the best fig fragrances, fig-based, fig-heavy too, that I've ever smelled. Very summery, very aquatic, very good quality here. Performance is really good. I love the bottle style that Sublime has. And I got Stairway to Heaven came in. I haven't done that haul video yet. Fragrance Buys got their annual sale this weekend, so Friday morning's video, I'm kind of saving that fragrance haul to do on Friday morning, and we'll talk about the sale and all that good stuff that's going on. So Friday morning, tune in for that video. We got the new, some Jimmy Choo fragrances. We got that Stairway to Heaven. What else do we have? Got a couple other fragrances. Pretty sizable fragrance haul. Some good shit. Oh, Givenchy Gentleman's Society Ombre. I finally picked the bottle of that up, so really excited to try that one because Society Extreme was top 2 designer release of the year for me last year. So if you haven't tried this one and you like fig, again, there's a gentleman that told me he gets no fig, but I personally get loads of fig. If you're a fan of fig, you owe it to yourself to try Aqua Sextius, because in my opinion, it's one of the best. And finally on Saturday, it was show day. Obviously I didn't wear anything throughout the day on into the evening. It was after the show. After we showered, we went eat on the bay outside. Mom and the wife had some drinks. I had a Gulf stuffed flounder and spinach and artichoke and lump crab meat dip, melted pepper jack. Oh man, we had such good food that night out on the bay. It was great. Went up to the bar, the rooftop bar at the host hotel. The judges and the promoter and a lot of people from the show were there, so I had to wear something, and you'd be surprised that I went with Lattafa's Bade'e Sublime. I've been looking for a reason to wear this. It's very fruity, fresh Hawaiian punch meets rose. Very, really strong, captivating, but casual. A little feminine leaning, sure, but again, Hawaiian punch, fruit punch with rose. I'll never forget Dedrick describing it that way when it first came out, and it's just fits so well. I kind of borrowed it. I don't want to say stole it, but it's like it's such an accurate description. Hawaiian punch with rose, man. Phenomenal fragrance. It took my breath away the first time I smelled it. Some of you watching this saw that live stream like 2 years ago, and it just literally stopped me mid-sentence when I sprayed it. I still feel that way. I still think it's one of the greatest things Lattafa's ever made. It's supposed to be their version of Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple, which I've never smelled. Must be amazing because the Lattafa inspired fragrance is amazing. So this is one that still stands the test of time, and it's only like 20 some odd bucks these days. Very cheap. Great fragrance if you like rose and fruity floral rose fragrances. Perfectly unisex, leans feminine a little bit. I think it's incredible, and I think you might like it if you're a fan of rose. So in the evening, post-show activities, went with Lattafa's Bade'e Sublime. Well, that was this past week's rotation. I know it's a couple days after we normally do it on Sundays, but given the circumstance, I didn't come home until Monday. We did a little staycation at the host hotel. So as soon as I got home, which was, late morning, I did the Afnan Rare Reef video because I was excited to open that up and smell it. And that's amazing. I encourage you to try that fragrance for sure. But there's links down below if you want to check anything out. They'll be through YouTube shopping affiliates. As well as in the actual video description, I'll have fragrance buy links and so on to different places. Max Aroma for the House of Dastan stuff. They have YouTube links for that as well. You don't have to buy nothing to watch these videos. It's just there for your convenience. If you do want to do some shopping, hook your boy up. I do earn a small commission through those links. Otherwise, you don't have to buy nothing. It's all good. I just appreciate you spending some time with me and checking out this week's rotation. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you on the next one.